This old guy DIY video has to do with first impressions of a Danuser 54-inch scraping blade and box blade. I had never heard of one of these things until I saw one on Craigslist, and I went and picked it up today. It looks like it's a pretty cool combination tool. It has 6 of these ripper teeth. They look pretty damn robust, and they don't have any holes in them. The way they engage is there's a key that goes here, but no keys came with this unit, so I think I'll just drop a 3/8 inch bolt or something in there. But then it just gets pulled into place by the friction as you're dragging it along. But the unique thing about this particular bucket is that it has a pivot pin. And reading through the manual that I got from the company about 30 minutes after I sent them an email saying I have this thing and I can't find out about it on the internet, will you send me a copy? One of the Danusers, I think it was Glenn Danuser, sent me a note saying here's a copy of the PDF, and I'll include that at the end so you can see what the instructions look like. But the thing that makes this unique is it can hook up to the hydraulics. You see it has a cylinder here. And this thing, based on reading the manual, you can pull the cylinder all the way back in and use it just with the ripper teeth. Or when you get this thing full of dirt, if you have it hooked up to the hydraulics, you can extend the cylinder and effectively have a bucket on the back of your truck. I'm sorry, back of your tractor. So you can fill the thing up, and if you're using the hydraulics, you can use it as a scoop if you like. You can get it completely out of the way and just use the rippers. The rippers have 3 different adjustments, so I'll be using this to clean up a hard-packed gravel driveway, and I'll possibly also use it to dig a pond later. I have a 30-horse Kubota with a front bucket, and with the loader on the front and this thing on the rear to tear into the soil. If things go well this summer, I'll do a video digging a pond with just these little pieces of equipment. But anyway, this is the first look at the machine. It looks like a pretty neat idea. I believe it was made in 1986. Again, the company was very generous and very quick in sharing information. So my intent is to either leave that cylinder in the position it's in, since I don't have rear controls on my Kubota. And from what I found online, it would cost me about $750 to do it. So I'll either leave that in place, or I'll just get a top link and put it there so I can manually make an adjustment if I want to. Looking at it from the end, it looks like it's in a pretty good position to be used as a driveway grader, as I would use a normal box blade. So that'll be my starting point. And these next 8 pages will be the instruction manual, or the owner's manual, that I received from the manufacturer when I inquired about an hour ago. Have a good night. Here's a look at one of the rippers. This thing is pretty beefy. You can see that rather than go through the center of the steel, which I suspect would make it weaker, they just did the notches at the back to set your height adjustment.